lost souls, fighting the curse in the dark. Once upon a time, on a cold and dark evening, when the air was filled with a sinister mystery, a terrifying event unfolded, forever changing the life of the town. The town, once peaceful and serene, was shrouded in enigmatic legends of lost souls and cursed places. But the most fear-inducing of all was an old, dilapidated house on the outskirts of town. People spoke of inexplicable sounds and eerie shadows that roamed the walls of the house every night. Legends told of a monster had emerged from behind the walls, snatching away young people who vanished without a trace. However, on this day, a group of adventurous youths decided to uncover the secrets of the house once and for all. They gathered just before midnight, when the strongest magic was in effect. Armed with bravery and special artifacts, they sneaked into the house, feeling the chilling breath of the cold wind. They knew it was a dangerous mission, but their desire to unveil the truth outweighed their fears. Enveloped in darkness, they began to sense that someone was watching them, suppressing their fears. They descended into the depths of the old basement, where the greatest secret of the house lay hidden. Creaking down the old wooden stairs, they reached the basement floor. Surrounding them were ancient crystal vessels, emitting a cold glow. Upon discovering an old, tattered piece of paper, they deciphered an ancient legend that tied the house's curse to the abduction of young souls. The danger became increasingly evident. The meanings of the symbols painted on the walls grew darker and more ominous. They felt a cold breath touching their faces, and their souls trembled with fear. Suddenly, one of their friends vanished amidst their midst. His screams pierced through the darkness, but there was no trace of him. Left without one of their comrades, they pressed on, their every step cautious. As heavy metal doors closed behind them, they appeared as gates to hell. Beyond the doors unfolded an incomprehensible chamber filled with mystical artifacts and depictions. Before them they beheld an altar upon which rested an enormous crystal sphere. The sphere emanated an unsettling light that transformed into horrifying shadows. Approaching the altar, they were filled with dread, yet resolute in their purpose. They realized that the shadows that had pursued them were attempts by an evil spirit to claim their souls. Initiating a battle against the dark forces, they cursed the spirit and shattered the crystal sphere. As the fragments exploded with a resounding crack, a powerful energy was unleashed. With the shattering of the sphere, the spirit began to fade, its shadows dissipating into thin air. Exhausted but victorious, the young heroes felt a wave of relief, realizing they had changed their lives forever. The town, once harboring dark secrets, could now rest in peace. They became the heroes who brought light to the darkness. Their story became a legend, passed down through generations, warning people of the power of goodness and self-belief. Thus, this mystical tale reminds us that courage and strength can overcome the darkest forces, and that goodness always has the power to break curses. The end.